I'm Andy Morrison from Andisa IT. In fact, I'm the owner and MD of the business. And I actually want to share with you why I think that the onboarding process when you first start support is so really important. It's the start of a relationship, and you need to build up a trust with your IT provider to make sure that you feel they can support you, can guide your business, can actually make it work for you. There's nothing worse than kind of an impotent IT provider where they don't have the information or they don't have the knowledge to help you. Perhaps they make mistakes, and as a result, you lose trust. So when we start, of course, we have a process. Uh, we have a larger process that we call our Insight process, which is a collection of emotional audits, of technical audits, and measurements across your network to make sure that we have loads of information to help guide decisions. We use a mini version of that where we go and find every single PC. We chat to all of your staff as we do that. We run a little bit of software to harvest information from the PC, such as its name, its the current user that's logging on, uh, a list of all the software that's installed on it, its amount of memory, hard drive, free space, processor capability. From that, we can do a simple scoring system out of 10 for every PC, which helps you understand where you should invest money in the future and where actually you've got perfectly valid PCs. It leads on, though, to our consultants being on site when they're doing that and then spotting issues. Most issues that we see on the network are down to bad configuration, and our guys will spot that. They'll log it in our CRM system. They'll keep that for prosperity. And when the time's right, they'll pop up that information and help you make a decision that fixes it. So, as an example, we worked with a customer just recently. One of their big frustrations was when we got to their accounts team. Their accounts team for 5 years have put up with the fact that they couldn't email out of Sage automatically. They tried to do it. It looked like it would work, but emails never appeared. It crashed. Uh, and do you know, it was down to a really bad choice when they first installed it. The Office comes in two versions, 32-bit, 64-bit. You've got to get the right system installed when before you install Sage. And if you ever upgrade, you've got to make sure you don't convert from one system to another. If you don't have the right version installed, Sage simply can't communicate and tell Outlook to send emails. It was that simple. But we made a promise. We made a promise we were going to fix this. In fact, it's such a well-known problem to us that it was an easy fix, an easy win, really. But we documented it. It showed up because of our auditing. Our auditing could see whether it was 32-bit or 64-bit installed, to tell us which PCs it would work on. And the customer was really surprised that we could predict which person in accounts could actually do this work and the rest of the people that couldn't. There was a simple bit of rework. It needed reinstalling Office. So problem eradicated, customers happy. It's part of the building up a trust, and it's why little things like that make such a difference, and why our onboarding process, which is semi-automated, collects lots and lots of information, semi-relies on real expertise from our consultants, but gets you to a point where your network's going to be more reliable, your frustrations will go away, perhaps bad decisions in the past are spotted and fixed.